We've decoded the disc that the Major brought back with her. It contained the blueprints for a mass retaliation weapon, codenamed V2. A far more powerful weapon than the two tactical nukes that the Belkans used in the last war. It was never fully developed at the time, but it appears that they've secretly completed its construction in the 15 years since the war. The V2 is a MIRV missile. It could wipe out half of all the large cities in either Osea or Yuktobania. So where would they deploy it? It had to be in the Sol, which was also secretly completed and is now operational. After all, it was built to function as an orbital platform for such weapons in the first place. The Sol itself is unmanned. Now it's controlled from the ground, but we didn't know where. Then, the intelligence vessel Andromeda tracked down the origin of Shantzei's transmissions to the Arkbird. It's in the former South Belka, a state entrusted to Osean rule and now called North Osea. To be more precise, the transmissions originated from an experimental facility owned by Grunder Industries, the manufacturer of the weapons we use. The president of Grunder has sworn allegiance to Osea, but in truth, he was a secret member of the Gray Men. Under the guise of their experimental facility, they are actually digging a gigantic tunnel under the mountain range that runs along the border dividing North and South Belka. Their ultimate goal is to reunite the two Belkas. And in that tunnel...
The Kestrel just took a missile hit. Enemy unknown. We can't identify it in time. Additional missile approaching. Rosgrees, launch immediately and gain altitude to escape.
The captain was humming a tune. The same song I heard from the anti-war audience in the stadium. He was the one playing that record in the middle of a sea battle.
This is President Harling of the Osean Federation. Attention, all Osean and Yuktobanian officers and soldiers currently on the battlefield. Let us put down our guns and come out of the trenches. The Osean capital of Alred has been freed of the people who took advantage of my absence to usurp control of the country. Once robbed of my freedom and of my ability to do the right thing, I now stand again under the light of the Golden Sun. And I do so with the Honorable Yuktobanian Prime Minister Nicanor by my side. We have resolved our terrible and unfortunate misunderstandings, and the war is now over.
This is Prime Minister Nicanor, Head of Government for the Union of Yuktobanian Republics. Attention all officers and soldiers of Osea and Yuktobania currently on the battlefield. Please watch as President Harling and I stand shoulder to shoulder, hand in hand. President Harling's words are true. The war is over, but there is one more battle that still needs to be fought.
We believe that those who have tried to stir hatred between us are now preparing a weapon that could wipe out half of all metropolitan areas in either one of our countries. Our comrades are in flight as I speak, determined to stop this plan dead in its tracks. Which country is under the threat of mass destruction? That we do not know.
However, that is no longer important. No matter which country is hit, it would be a severe blow to all of us.
So now I ask you, members of the military, if you see it in your hearts, please utilize the resources available to you and help out our brave pilots. Right now they are flying east to meet the enemy.
To those who still dare to hide behind the power of their hateful weapons, bring yourself before the light of peace and harmony.
Those are Yuk fighters.
I'm picking up USAF's M5 Viper Squadron incoming. The IFF readings are blue.
This is the 403rd Squadron of the United States Air Force. We're here to provide additional air support. This is the Yuktobanian 703rd Squadron.
This is 9th UCM Interceptor Squadron. We also
with you.
It's an honor to
Let us
fight
sing that song
alongside
too.
you.
We're going with you.
104 Air Force Marines here.
This is the OCN 1st Fighter Wing. I just knocked out the brigade commander. We'd also like to help. This is the Yuktobanian 172nd Fighter Bomber Squadron. We love that song too. We brought an AWACS with us.
This is AWACS official. Your objective is to destroy the base defenses, engage any hostiles converging on the surface, and secure the airspace for our ground forces.
I'll patch it in. The Soul just docked with the last cargo shipment from the mass driver. It may be fully operational soon. The Andromeda has tracked down its transmission link. It's still coming from Shansei. I'll be briefing you, so pay attention. Bruno is just detected your approach and they're asking for help. The warmongers still left in both Osea and Yuktobania. Said they'd hand over the third V1 tactical nuke in exchange. They're hiding the more powerful V2 from them. Now listen, they're gonna be sending out fighter jets. This is the sky that will determine our fate.
We've got to win this battle and bring back peace!
Mechanical parts discovered in destroyed enemy facility. Let's ask the ground forces to retrieve them later.
As the Commander-in-Chief of the Osean Army, I hereby order all units to lower their weapons and cease fighting.
Don't worry about the Yuke fighters. Get the war dog ghosts. Follow me. We're going to put an end to all wars once and for all. Whoa! Hamilton's here too.
Be careful.
How could we have
He was trained by the Grabok aggressors.
fight you no more. We will join your cause.
All right, there it is. Lock, load, and stand by.
Ground forces appear to have entered the urban area. Let's go to a reporter on the scene.
A fierce battle is taking place across the street from where I stand. Look out!
The advancing Osean and Yuktobanian forces have gathered in the industrial sector. It seems that once again, this area is caught up in the flames of war.
This is the 112th Infantry Battalion. We were preparing to launch into Yuktobania, but the President's words convinced us to change our battle mission. Now commencing attack on the enemy facility.
All 1st Fighter Wing units, listen up. There go the air assault choppers. We're going in too.
The ground force is being delayed by a defensive line of pillboxes. They need some close air support bombing. Just shoot down that lead plane and this will be all over.
They'll learn soon enough. Our ace can't be shot down.
Another
Roger.
relentless
I'll take
series
care
of
of it.
problems. All the bloodshed and atrocities.
Okay, landing stations. Let's take the facility from the roof.
Comes to all who are wicked and corrupt.
the roof of the control facility. You're in gun range. That who gives orders, you dirty Osean vultures? This is Osean territory now. We're not letting the Ukes have their way. The guys that allied with the villains are fighting with each other. Look at them, like a bunch of dogs from hell. Damn it. Looks like we really did open the gates of hell. How could we have come to this? It's them. They've dragged us all into this. The war dog ghosts. The ghosts of Rosgrees. The ghosts of Rosgrees. Yeah, let's get them! Get those bastards!
Enemy position silenced. Charge. All right, now, let's go.
Fox 2! Damn war dog ghosts. I'm not through yet.
Was that Blaze?
Amazing. It's just... I can't even describe it. Just unbelievable.
He's the one, no doubt. The
This
ace of
is
aces.
Bravo Team. We
This is the
secured the building.
112th Infantry Battalion. We've arrived at the entrance to the control facility.
This is Oka Niebra. Listen up, everyone in the choir. The enemies are all going after Rosgrees at once.
We'll protect them. We're with you.
Air attack! It's not from a plane! The Zog is attacking.
A satellite? How can it attack from up there?
Our reinforcement has been cut off by the Zog's attacks. Is the control facility destroyed?
How could you not see that coming?
Roger. We're helpless against those bullets of light over here. We're counting on you.
Soldiers and officers on both sides.
The system security is trying to restart! Get into fire at one time!
On the other side. just as President Harding and I are doing right now.
Man, that's a big tunnel. All right, we're opening the tunnel entrance.
This is Alpha. The tunnel is open. The rest is up to you.
The gate is open. Get inside.
Ground forces from both armies are advancing together. A scene unimaginable just a while ago.
We confirmed the opening of the tunnel as well. Are you ready? All aircraft begin operation. Fly into the tunnel.
We just have to stay glued to the captain.
A separate plane going in from the other side? How many pilots have we got that can even do something like that?
I know.
It'll be hard to dodge enemy fire in a closed area like
risky.
this.
Fly straight ahead!
Focus.
Stray off course and we're done for.
We can't turn back now. We have to keep moving.
Enemy plane flying in from the rear. It's Hamilton. Damn, he is good.
You aren't getting away, War Dog. You're going to fly straight to your deaths.
I can't shake these guys. They just won't give up. All right then. Let's just drag them right along with us.
You'll get attacked by Hamilton.
This is Heartbreak 1. I'm right in front of you guys, kid. You're alive, Bartlett. You know, you've always been too damn serious, Hamilton. I'm going to take the Falcon Luke and terrify both sides into ending this foolish war. Don't get in my way! The problem with you is that you can't tell the difference between friend and foe. Terror is not your friend!
8 miles to go.
Destroy the control system or crash trying. It's one or the other.
4 miles to go. Approaching target. You only have one chance to attack. I know you can do it, Captain.
system core on my end.
This is Archer. Captain Bartlett is approaching at high speed from our 12 o'clock. Is he going to...
Gotta do it.
I'll be passing you by head on at full speed, all right? Break right on the count of 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah!
The shutters are closing.
We gotta hurry. We'll be trapped inside.
The enemy planes that came in after Bartlett are still in the tunnel.
Enemy planes dead ahead. We're being attacked from both sides. My threat warning alarms won't stop ringing.
The Ronald Reagan AI...
This is just insane from start to finish.
Yep.
Get out of there now!
When we do finish this, it's gonna be
The
for
safety
good.
gates are closing. We're not gonna make it. Mirai, respond.
He's dead. Hit by a
Mirai.
machine plane.
Mirai!